Aurora starting out strong, currently at match point. Want to take Team Liquid down, but with the way things went, again, as mentioned by Brigida and Renmar, this is JP's first outing with the Lolita in Season 14. So let's see if Team Liquid can take us to the distance. Looking at that gold lane matchup. Also, if I'm not mistaken, the first time we're seeing an Angela?
There's a lot of, like, I don't know about first exactly, but the Angela is there. Hold on, Yue. Okay. He's going to get forced out. Good damage, too, from Demonkite, and that's what I want to talk about as well. The fact that we have a temporal rain emblem here for Demonkite, and also the Warcry emblem this time for Edward. They want to fight, and JP, he's going to get stunned, slowed down here, has to flicker out.
Broke the tether just at the last second.
Wow, okay. Still, Demonkite being a nuisance, trying to get that level 4. Well, so once he pops that ultimate, he's able to do a little bit more. A little more dashes, a little more damage.
Yeah, leave those beats in and then dash in from target to target. Almost Lancelot-like.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what the Temporal Rain is looking to do. But that aside, Joseph, look, am I, what's going on? Warcry Edith?
Yeah, that's so, like, one of the main things that stood out to me there was Warcry Edith. And it's really easy. Like, Edith already does good damage.
Yeah.
Not to mention the CC that she provides, crowd control. Once she pops the Primal Wrath, though, it's so easy to proc the Warcry Emblem, and then she does even more damage.
Not even. You just flicker in, onward, Earth Shatter, basic attack, and then Bob's your uncle. That's when you go Primal Wrath. Pew, pew, pew.
Yeah, it makes that pew, pew, pew even harder.
Hit harder.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. The flicker in.
There's the flicker in, and now Sanford in trouble. As he goes down, and here's the clap back from Mpl-Ph, going to be able to focus down, and they take out Edward. So the 1-for-1, Sanford for Edward.
All right, now the Turtle up next on the docket. The Hitman still not at level 4, while JP is
he's about there.
Yeah, same. I mean, Renegade hit it first, so now Aurora have map-wide presence as long as Renegade can hit the, not the WoW, but hit the hard guard fast enough, then he can suddenly help out wherever he's needed, which should help here in this first Turtle, spawning up on top already. JP and Carl TZ working on it.
And again, something you always have to point out, too, is the fact that once Moskov is in play, you can just appear where you need to as long as you hit that ultimate, that Spear Destruction, and there it is. First objective already being secured very quickly, of course, for Mpl-Ph. Taking a look at the items, too. No first items falling into place besides that Sky Piercer.
That's right. The rushed Sky Piercer, the only item that Doming built up, which, by the way, isn't hurting him as much. The Moskov isn't hurting him very much. Oh, no! Whoa, 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 whoa.
Right on the edge.
The stolen Dominator's a set. Now JP's in trouble.
JP's in trouble. Heart Guard going to be used as well. They don't press it any further under the turret. Still, though, in the mid lane, they'll get forced back. A lot of good exchanges there, though, but no one ultimately going down.
All right. Some disciplined calls from Aurora. They know exactly what Team Liquid PH is capable of, even early on. Like, Carl TZ just built his Hunter Strike, so if he was in range, he could burst him down. That could have been bad for Demonkite, who, by the way, is still proving us wrong so far. The Joy not dying, the Joy not having any trouble against the Nolan, who's, by the way, I think tier S right now in the jungle, against a Joy who's so rogue. Like, when was the last time we saw a Joy?
I feel like I saw it pop up once last week, and it didn't. I don't know the exact stats, but I don't think she usually works out.
And she's holding her own.
Yeah.
Demonkite first built up a.
He got the Blood Wings.
Blood Wings, yeah.
Yep.
So he should be able to dive in before Renegade able to. Wait, what?
There's.
Here we were trying to break down the game at a very intellectual level, and Edward and Sanford just go for a recall battle.
They know at that point when it's just them in the lane, nothing much is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like, it's Hylos and Enida.
I mean, not until the team fight breaks out.
Yeah, I mean, you know, at least in their lane by themselves, and they're just gonna go ahead and freeze it up before that turtle comes up too. So now they're primed and ready to go ahead and contribute to that fight.
Yep. Oh, here we go. Second turtle spawned up.
There it
Edward's
is.
sandwiched.
Yeah, now they're looking to sandwich here under the turtle pit. Carl TZ in trouble. There's the damage we were talking about from Demonkite as he gets the turtle as well. And now JP going to get run down, stuck in a bad place as he's whittled down as Renegade gets the kill. UA's able to flicker out, avoiding Sanford. And looking for more. Sanji in trouble as Domeng comes in to get the kill.
All right, from top to mid to the turtle take, and now the purple steal. Aurora are leveraging one of the strengths that a Joy and only a Joy has. Kit-wise, like she's able to deal so much reliable DPS, magic DPS at that, and go from target to target and not really stop like an Energizer Bunny. Oh wait, 1v1. All right.
Okay. Domeng's had Renegade for the majority of this game so far. Going to be able to go ahead and stay in that lane. And also, you're taking a look at the items here. Fallen plays Corrosion Scythe there now, finally here for Benicute as he continues to farm up.
Yep.
Here in the bottom side once again.
Domeng!
Going to get stunned. Has the heal, though, from the waves.
Wow.
And he knows it. He's feeling good about it, too.
Clutch. Love waves from Renegade, who, by the way, just built up the photo. Edward missing the mark. No one home on that Earth Shatter. Wow, Team Liquid-Ph have to send extra dudes down bottom to make sure that Aurora don't take over because, yeah, you're right, Joseph, as long as it's just Domeng and Renegade, they can do whatever they want.
Yeah, they're fine here. And look at this. Demonkite gets the
Carl!
hard guard. He's going to run down Carl. TZ, he's going to show him his haircut. And he takes out the kill.
He's styling. He's risen with the new do. And Renegade gets hit.
Oh, okay.
No follow through.
It's a good thing he had the flicker. Right?
Yeah, he had to flicker away or else. Now down bottom, Domeng versus Sanji and JP.
There's a toss-up.
Look at how fast Aurora's going.
Oh, Sanford. He's high-los, but he's able to get away. JP and Sanji here to help the fight. Tanky enough, holds it on his own. Edward now could be in trouble, gets cut off. Void the Glorious Pathway. Will scoot on out of there. UA also having the Dominator's Ascent. The focus here on the purple buff. Now Domeng jumps in with a Lycan Pounce. Won't be able to pick anything up. But the turtles for the taking, and Demonkite is starting it up. Does Carl TZ have what it takes to go ahead and steal this?
Oh, no.
I don't think he does.
You got UA with the Dominator's Descent, really not much CC there, but the threat of damage was enough to stop Team Liquid-Ph in their tracks. Amazing work by Aurora scoring that last turtle.
That's, at this point, too, for Aurora, it's a very minor lead from them, but it just... Looking at the team fighting potential, I think the switch flips here. The later the game goes, Mpl-Ph can flip the switch in their favor. And I think even the last game we saw glimpses of it. It's just Aurora didn't allow it to get out of hand. And so as long as Aurora can play around this kind of like early game, mid-game transition that they have, then it's good for them. But if Mpl-Ph gets those sets, how many close sets have we seen so far?
Yep.
Even with a Lolita, for example.
And more than just the sets, I think it's range. Team Liquid-Ph have to play around Moskov and Sanji to be able to deal the DPS. They have to watch out for that as we watch out for Week 5 tickets. They're running out fast. Get yours now. Just head on to the ph-mpl.com for ticketing details. We hope to see you here at Week 5. Back to the action here. I'm guessing if this does make it to an enhanced Lord and Aurora hasn't won yet, that's maybe where Team Liquid-Ph can start to, rev back up.
Rev back up. Especially once Benicute gets to this point in the Moskov. Demonkite now go ahead and pump out some damage on Sanford, but he's tanky enough. Carl TZ as well has to play a little defensive here under the turret while the rest of the team gets the vision. And really there's not much more that I feel like Aurora can do until this Lord is up. They can't really push any other turret, maybe the tier 1 in the mid lane if they're able to get an advantage, but right now it's just kind of the stalemate where they get as much as they can here, especially defensively before the first Lord fight.
I'd reckon leverage the whole cross-map play, just while you can and while it's free, while Benicute isn't as confident in throwing out the SOD. Oh, wait, Edward? Oh, he's fine. While Benicute isn't so confident with the SOD and clicking it, actually teleport, keep pushing the split lanes, man. Maybe mid if it's free, but yeah, look, this is the right call. Leave a fat wave down bottom, and then threaten the major objectives. Tier 1 in mid, and the Lord.
Oh, Edward gonna jump in with the flicker, and now they're gonna have to force the fight. Edward deleted. Doom Blast gonna be dropped down too, but Demonkite pops the beats. He'll be able to find JP. Lord still being ignored for now. They want more fights, more blood. As Sanford's still healthy enough. and they back it off, only losing Edward, the 1-for-1 trade.
All right, both Dominator's Ascent, the real one and the stolen one, used up already. Doming looking for Carl. Carl knows he does have the backup from Sanford. And what this does open up for is another ramp up to a cross-map play. Oh, looking for the steal. Doesn't get it. Bottom still has that fat wave. And DK cleaning up that top.
So you know when we see that last fight here, I think, again, Aurora still has like this little advantage. And I almost want to say it's almost borrowed time because like you mentioned, even with Benny Cutie, once he gets these items locked in, taking a look at it, he's got the Trinity pretty much already locked in. So he's going to go for some defense, of course, because we saw it. Once Demonkite gets that hard guard and they just kind of, pop the beats and they just collapse down on Mpl-Ph, they just have to withstand that. And if they do, then a lot of that damage does fall off Aurora's lineup.
Yeah, as soon as they hit the RGM on Benny Cutie, it should be a better lookout. So I think we're on schedule, about 12, 13 minutes. And now Edward, again, playing footsies with 40 and JP. It's not as easy to engage on Aurora. Nothing comes for free here for Liquid.
So they're going to go ahead and start this up. Carl Teasy clearing out that mid lane. Both teams still holding on to Tier 1 turrets. It's going to come down to which Rome actually decides to start things up, or possibly even for Edward to do what he did or tried to do in the last team fight, still waiting for that flicker to come up.
This is a long Lord shuffle because both teams understand that they have possibilities for cross-map plays. They can both, at the snap of a finger, a flick of a wrist, start something big. And it's a breath of fresh air, Joseph. I don't know if you agree with me, but this is a kind of matchup right now with both drafts wherein you know for sure when it's a point of no return, wherein the fight really starts.
Yeah, and with the Lord being less than half health here, you're not sure just yet if they're going to force it. It is going to go for a reset for now.
As long as the Glorious Pathway don't drop, or somebody commits a Numenon Blast, or Edward flickers combos, no true fight happens.
Yeah, nothing missed.
Here it is!
They're going to pull it now. Glorious Pathway drop down. Demonkite will get the Lord. He has the heart guard. Runs down Sanford. Trying to get Edward. Spear Destruction going to be able to land on Edward. The shots come out. But Carl Teasy, JP jumps in. The clapback coming out here. There's the stun. The flicker out from Domeng. No one goes down by both teams. But the Lord secured for Aurora.
A lot of battle spells spent over by the Northern Lights. 3K ahead. Enhanced Lord marching down bot. Mpl-Ph, I mean, they forced out a good chunk away from Aurora. But check this out. Sanji still has a flicker, and Ben Cutie still has a purify.
What? Well, you don't have Carl Teasy anymore.
Yeah! That's not worth it. I would rather spend 6, 7 battle spells to save my core, my jungler. What was that?
Oh, man, I don't know. And Domeng definitely also feeling good about what just happened.
That was Doming and DK.
Domeng and DK trying to get this middle lane turret down too. They're going to get the tier 1. Do they still force a fight here? Sanford is going to spot out Demonkite. Lord was already dealt with. So now Aurora, with a 5,000 gold lead, looks to get some more turrets down and get to knock it on the base of Mpl-Ph.
Huge. Prior to that death on Carl Teasy about 10, 15 seconds ago, he was actually neck and neck with Demonkite on net worth. Like he was farming up pretty well for a team that was on the back foot. But now for sure Aurora are in such a dominant position. Even Sanford and JP have to consider where they lay down their zoning skills. Because that's what, 3 stacks on Doming's Sky Piercer. If Sanji misses the Dominator's Descent, misses jumping into his ult by a millisecond, he gets popped by Doming.
That's the problem. Again, when you're looking at this, Doming has had a relatively, a quiet game until now. He's just kind of flipped this switch, and he's where he needs to be. And so not only is Mpl-Ph worrying about when Demonkite gets a heart guard and that, the combination comes through, but then Domeng. Domeng is a threat now as well. And I just feel like Benny Cutie hasn't been there just yet, even though he has the items. Again, he has the items, but he's not able to find that positioning that favors him in the fight.
Because Aurora are denying it. Aurora aren't playing fair. This lineup that they drafted with the Angela and the Edith and even US stolen Dominator's Descent, more often than not, allow for Aurora to kind of dodge what usually really threatens these AoE-based lineups. Because again, Liquid PH, they want full-on 5v5. If I can sandwich and skewer 2 or 3 of you via my basic attacks on Benny, all the more. But because of how Aurora are able to cut right through that, aggressively flicker into a better position to try and ding, 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 ding. That just ruins anything and everything Liquid has been doing or trying to do.
Yeah, not only that, but I think one of the weak points, I would say, of the Lolita is once you commit to that stun, that click on-demand stun, you could get thrown out of positioning. So then you're relying on Flicker and the Nuno Blast here. Lord giving a go signal, half health already. Benny Cutie still in the base, clearing out the waves there.
Oh.
They know this.
Watch out for the SOD.
He's gonna go ahead and walk down to the fight as well. JP in the front of it all. Yue holding on to the Dominator's Descent as well.
That's a slow take.
Fourth health, quarter of the health. Glorious Pathway gonna be dropped down, and now they fight out for it. Demonkite gets to the Lord, and Domang will pick up JP. Carl TZ can't run away as well, as Domang picks up a double, looking for Sanford, as Sanford falls. Benny Cutie doesn't have enough health to survive. And now Sanji, the only one left alive, will get run down by UA Renegade, and here comes Demonkite to dance all over his body as it's a wipeout. And Aurora gets ready to march into the base with a massive lead. They don't need to wait for the Lord as they go ahead and sweep the Cavalry 2-0.
Back